And we asked our over 700 respondents, what kind of things are they interested in seeing on social media if and when they use it? Forget even finding a dermatologist, when they use it, which, over the majority, about over or close to 3/4 of those who responded say they use social media multiple times a day. I mentioned education, before and after pictures, but I didn't mention what was the lowest ranked thing, and that was personal information. So, I mean, I don't want to sound harsh, but honestly, who the hell cares where you had dinner last night? Who cares what your sock game is like today? Honestly, use social media for what's intended for. If you're having a professional site or a professional handle, provide professional information. We have to be mindful when you're posting things. Make sure you also list your disclosures. In the last year, we saw an interesting article in the New York Times highlighting an issue that came up from an advisory board that was hosted, during which social media was actually encouraged. Postings were encouraged, but none of those who posted listed their disclosure that they were being paid to actually be there. So I think it's important that if you're going to post something about your engagement, if you're giving a talk or going to a meeting, be clear what that is. Saying that you're meeting with key experts in a particular disease state to discuss the future of that area, but really, in fact, you're going to meet at an ad board for a pharmaceutical company. I think that's a little misleading. And so I think that we need to be fully transparent. I mean, the public is so on edge with respect to everything. We don't want to give anyone any fodder to hate on us. But I think, from a personal, but also a transparency perspective, we need, once again, to provide that guidance. We need to, pave the way for the future of dermatology and show how you're supposed to do this the right way. How can you fault anyone for not doing the right thing when there hasn't been any real guidance? I mean, there are things here and there, but really there has not been enough of an emphasis. And I would go as far to say is that social media utilization should be a core requirement as part of residencies nowadays, given how much it's being used. Just as we grade our residents on how they present a case, how they present research, we should also be teaching, but also reviewing how our trainees are using social media so they do it the best possible way. It's on us. It's our fault if there's a problem down the road because we haven't given that proper guidance.